brings us back to the end here, where it was like how we opened. What is it that people want? Do you want something that has a mass appeal that everyone's going to watch? I mean, for fuck's sakes, American Idol gets millions, tens of millions of viewers every time it's on. Okay, and Dancing with the Stars. Although even with Dancing with the Stars,
the most generic pedestrian bullshit in reality TV. And the only reality TV that I watch is anything with Gordon Ramsay. That's it. Okay, because that's entertaining. But yeah, reality TV has really just killed the TV industry.
Yeah, especially with drama and stuff like that, and science fiction too. Really, really gets its ass kicked on television. Battlestar Galactica, if it got like 1.5 million, 2 million viewers.
Well, that's because it's on Sci-Fi Network though. Too.
But I'm just saying, still, and let's even look at the friggin' Sci-Fi Channel. The crap that they do on that channel. I saw the teaser for the Thor God of the Hammer of Thor, whatever.
It was on last night.
And it's like Thor fighting aliens or what? It's just
they really fucked up Flash Gordon too. I don't know how you could fuck that up.
And and then you get really good introspective shows. Well, I mean, again, like Battlestar Galactica, where they didn't. The show it has to fight for its survival every season. Farscape, another great show. Yeah. Where is Farscape now? Why did Sci-Fi Channel tell Joss Whedon, hey, you know what, Firefly? No, thank you. We pass. And yet the cheap crap, excluding everything though that Bruce Campbell does. The cheap crap that they put on that show, they crank it out like mad.
Yeah. And I'm just worried about Fringe now, because they're going to show 6 more episodes of Fringe, or 5 more now, because they started new ones this week. It was really, really good again, but it's so hard to get into anything new anymore because
it just doesn't last.
Yeah,
right?
It's just like we were talking about earlier how like all the good comic books to me are all the ones that are getting canceled. Right. It's like as soon as I actually like something on TV, I can't really get attached to it because it's just going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. And then the really good stuff that's out there.
I can't believe that Supernatural is still going. And I love that show.
Well, they're saying that the 2 actors in the show want to leave. Like they don't want to do it anymore. That's just what I'm hearing.
No, that's not what I hear. No. Well, I haven't heard that. It could be true, but.
And then the new Amy Poehler show doesn't look like it's going to happen.
It's all right.
It's all right, but it was like, I don't know. What do people want? I mean, do you want really introspective stuff that makes you think, that you enjoy, that also challenges you, or do you want pablum?
Well, the other show that I'm really into, and I'm kind of glad they brought back for a second season, and I know that they will show all the episodes because this HBO is In Treatment started last week. Man, is that show awesome.
Yeah, but the thing about HBO shows don't need to draw big ratings. They'll let you,
And that's kind of why it's easier for me to get into, like, all right, I know that this will be on, because, True Blood is coming back, which I actually kind of liked, which I was surprised that I liked. Though like I said, I don't watch Sopranos. I don't watch a lot of HBO stuff, but the stuff that I do watch, I know it'll be around at least. And I'm only going to show it. And, yeah, it's kind of cool that they don't need to have the huge ratings. Because In Treatment, I don't know how good In Treatment did the first time around. It was one of the best things that I saw on TV last year, easily, as far as dramas go. And I'm just glad that they brought it back for another season.
Well, I'd like them to do another season of Extras, but,
that's a Ricky Gervais thing. He doesn't want to do it.
He doesn't want to do it. That's true. Which is too bad.
Well, which is fine. I'd rather it go out the way that it did.
He wants it
before it turns into like something like American sitcoms turn into. The way that they ended Extras was perfect. Right. They don't need to mess with it anymore.
And while I don't watch Dancing with the Stars, I think Dancing with the Stars is better than American Idol, because at least it's innocuous, and although I can't get over how many people watch that show. Just watch it. You will have more people watch those shows than a documentary on Darfur. People would rather just watch Emmett Smith dance than hear about, injustices and cruelty in other countries, that if all you did was raise awareness about it, those injustices and cruelties would disappear, and yet people don't want to be aware. They want to be in their little cocoon of ignorance.
Oh, thanks, Buzz Killington. Jesus.
Anything else?
Oh, no, I think you've done a good job of running this into the fucking ground.
All right,
I'm
folks.
going to go and kill myself now. Thanks.
If I have a new co-host with me next week, you'll know why. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.